Julie at Joie de Vivre. In case you guys didn't know, Joie de Vivre actually means enjoyment of life. And today's video, I feel, is so fitting for enjoying life a little bit more. Who doesn't want to add a little bit more luxury to the everyday life, to your home, and to just take life up a notch? So if you guys are looking for ways to add a little bit more luxury to your home, just little details here and there that will really give your home that wow factor, and just add a little bit more pleasure and a little bit more zhuzh, for lack of a better word, just a little bit of that mwah, chef's kiss to life, this video is for you. Okay, let's get into it. Tip number 1. Add a large ornate mirror to any room in your house just to maximize the space and add major wow factor. Look at this mirror. It just screams glam. It just screams look at me. It's such an eye. Your eye just has to go to it. It's such an attention grabber. It just adds so much joie de vivre to the space, especially if you place it across from like a light source, like a large window, anywhere where the light is, place it across from that, and it'll just add more dimension to the room and just brighten up the space and just make the space appear more larger. So I love this mirror. This one is from Anthropologie. It comes in this amazing brass gold color. It's a wood frame, and it just makes this room complete for me. It just gives it that level of chicness that I was going for a little bit of a French modern bedroom. So this one, the size I went with here is the 6 foot or maybe 7 foot. I'll link it for sure. But it is very large and in charge. And if you move over here, you'll see tip number 2 is going with lighting. Tip number 2. If you can, like if you're not living in a rental, but some rentals can still let you change the light up as long as you just put it back to its original place. Try changing the light source. Try changing the light fixture in the room. I'll try to throw in a before and after, because once I put this chandelier up in this space, it completely transformed the space and just gave it that wow factor, that luxury feel, just completely elevated the room.
Just little lighting before, about to go right there.
So changing up your fixtures is a surefire way to add some more luxury and glam and just joie de vivre again to the space. This crystal chandelier, of course, just looking at it, is very luxurious with its crystals and its shines. And let me show you how it lights up. It's so pretty. Let me show you. Turn down the light a bit. Look at how pretty, and I love the way it shines. A different light pattern on the ceiling. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool feature. So as you can see, yes, she is beautiful. Consider adding different sources of light in one room too to elevate the space. I'm planning on adding some sconces to the bedside table area, and then having the chandelier there, and possibly thinking of a lamp. So here you can see how adding that sconce to the bedside area just gives it that elevated look. So tip number 3, we're in tip number 3 now, is add some texture and add some faux fur, add some luxury with different textures and fabrics. I fell in love with this throw, and I actually had to get 2 for my couch downstairs in the bedroom. It is absolutely so soft. I just love draping it on this chair. You can see here I draped it on the sofa, just so you can really see the true color of this fur and see all the texture, and just hopefully you can really get a feel for how soft it is, because it is just so plush and beautiful. It is really like you're wrapping your body in like the softest clouds. And works with that color scheme that I'm going for, just everything very neutral, which will actually bring me to tip number 4. So here we are in my former living room, and you can see how working with a neutral palette really gives that luxurious feel. I wanted this room to be really monochromatic, to be really chic, to be really minimal. So working with that one color really gave it that elevated, luxurious, chic vibe I was going for. Look at this view out my window right now, you guys. The sun is just shining, It is a beautiful day. Okay, so let's hop back into the video. So tip number 5 is adding curtains. Curtains will just give you that wow factor, especially if they're long. Like I love how these drape because they fit the vibe of the room. Depending on the vibe of your room, you might just want it to touch the ground. But because I was going for a really luxurious, French, modern, chic, and just super romantic, so I wanted these curtains to just drape on the floor and just give that, to just really give that really romantic vibe. Make sure when you hang your curtains that you take it all the way up to the ceiling, because that will make the room appear higher, make your ceilings appear higher. And I love the double curtains. You guys know when you go to hotels and you have that double curtain vibe and you just feel that luxury. So bring it to your home too. Do that double curtain in your home and it will just maximize the space and just give you that hotel vibe. So it's so good for when you want to diffuse the light. You can put on some sheer curtains that will just diffuse the light a little bit. Then when it comes to sleepy time, when it comes for nighttime when you really want to just make the room dark, then you can use the darker ones. Look at this rug, you guys. Doesn't it just scream luxury? I will link it for sure so you guys can transform your space, but this rug just screams luxury to me, and it's so soft. It is incredibly soft. It's a very high pill rug, so it does give that luxurious feel. So adding a rug, especially a large rug too, that will really maximize the space, gives that super high-end vibe. And I love how this texture works with the texture in the throw, so adding more texture and dimension is another surefire, like a key way to adding some luxury to the space. Tip number 6, adding more luxury vibes to your home, is working in your pantry. If you change up the containers your food comes in, as you can see, it just gives a more unison, clean, luxury, elevated vibe where everything is just more organized and put together. If you haven't seen my pantry organizing video, check that out, and I go through more detail how I created my pantry like this. That same idea with the pantry also works with where you maybe store your cookies, where you store your pastries. Putting them into these glass jars. We're all out of cookies, yes. Mama loves some cookies, but I love getting jars like these and filling them up with cookies or different candy, your favorite, you can even do like sugar candies in here, or putting your favorite desserts. So here we have a cake that I just have in this little glass containers, just for that luxury feel. And it's like our little breakfast station where you can come in, and sometimes I put like different pastries in here. So you can come in the morning, grab a pastry, have your coffee or a slice of cake, and just create a nice little bakery vibe within your home. Just a little tweak that can really elevate your house. It's just by putting all your cookies and desserts and sweets onto like a stand with like a glass case over it, or into these glass containers. As you can see, it just adds a little bit more of that bakery vibe, like as if you have a bakery at home. So tip number 7 is adding large pillows to your sofa. Will definitely give it that elevated feel and add some more comfort, and you can even personalize it. That's a great way to add color if you do want more of a dramatic space. You can definitely throw in more drama and luxury with the pillows. And let's not forget to karate chop your pillows, because that just makes them look a little bit more plump. Tip number 8 is choosing some bold art for your wall. The larger the better. So if you really go with a piece that's really large, it'll just make the wall appear larger again, make the room appear more grand, give it that wow factor as soon as you walk in. Having something your eye can go to right away will give it that luxurious feel. So this is my soon-to-be home office. Still working on it, but I just wanted to show you guys how adding art to the wall can really just give it that wow factor. But you guys come on back and check on my soon-to-be home office video that I'm gonna be probably filming in the next couple weeks or so, so come on back for that. Tip number 9, which is soon to be coming to these walls that you're looking at here, but I wanted to share with you guys because I just love how when you add wall paneling to a home, how it just completely transforms it and it just gives it that luxury feel, especially when it has like this French modern vibe. Oh, it is my favorite. I could just look at those homes forever. Adding the wall paneling and wainscoting and just, you know, adding different dimensions to the wall will give it that elevated, chic, royal, luxury feel. Okay, you made it to the end of this video and we are at tip number 10, which is not anywhere in my home yet, but soon to be coming as well, is wallpaper. I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I want to add some drama and some wallpaper into our home. Since we just moved here, probably about 5 weeks now we've been in our new house, but I love how wallpaper can add some drama and just really elevate the space. I'm thinking to probably add some wallpaper into the bathroom that's just down here, the powder room, into our powder room. I definitely want to add some wallpaper to add some drama, go a little bit darker there and add some luxury. So wallpaper, wallpaper, wallpaper. If you guys are lucky enough to get some wallpaper in your house, do it. If you guys are bold enough, go for it. Add some wallpaper to your space. It'll completely bring new life to the space and just completely give it that wow factor. I think I probably said that 5 times through this video. But yes, we're looking for that wow factor, that luxury, that mwah. So wallpaper is a go-to, surefire way to add some luxury to your home. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for following along. And I hope you found these tips helpful. You know, just different ways to elevate your home and add some more luxury vibes to your beautiful space. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you really did enjoy this, come on back for some more by subscribing and liking, and I'll see you guys so soon. Thank you so much.